airport location for food. The MTA booth is located at the station.
Transfer is available to the J train. Transfer is available to the Q44 Select Bus Service. Connection is available to the Long Island Railroad and air train to JFK Airport.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Manhattan-bound E local train. The next stop is Jamaica-Van Wyck.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Jamaica-Van Wyck. This is an exceptional station. The elevator is at the right end of the platform. This is a Manhattan-bound E local train. The next stop is Briarwood.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hotel Center Hall each and are running on the up line from Rockefeller Center to 2nd Avenue. If you're looking for an F service in Manhattan, you can stay on this train. We will be going over 6th Avenue and after 53rd and 5th Avenue. Briarwood.
This is a Manhattan-bound E local train. The next stop is Kew Gardens-Union T'pke.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
large containers are subject to random search by the police. Thanks for riding with us.
This is Kew Gardens-Union T'pke. Transfer is available to the F train.
Transfer is available to the Q10 and Q8 buses to JFK Airport.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
The next stop is 75th Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 76th Avenue.
Hello, everyone. The MTA is hiring. We're looking to hire talented individuals as bus operators, skilled tradesmen, and for positions in legal, labor, occupational health, and technology fields. For more information on openings, events, to set up job alerts, visit careers.mta.org. Join the team that moves millions and apply to work for the MTA today.
This is a Manhattan-bound E local train. The next stop is Forest Hill, 71st Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is Forest Hill, 71st Avenue. Transfer is available to the R train.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Manhattan-bound E express train. The next stop is Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Soliciting money on the subway is illegal. Instead, please donate to a New York City shelter or charity. Thank you.
Signal more navigation. All downtown E-trains are running on the Uptown after 53rd Fifth Avenue to the 2nd Avenue. Within the service for the 4th Authority of Penn Station, please use the nearby station on 6th Avenue line for the 2nd Street or 34th Street. Within the service for 7th Avenue, you can transfer to Uptown D-train at Rockefeller Ctr. On the Manhattan, Spring Street, Canal Street, or Old Church Center, you can transfer to the A or C train at West 4th Street.
Would like to remind you to keep your belongings in sight and stay aware of your surroundings. If you see something suspicious in the station or on the train, tell a police officer or an MTA employee. Thanks for riding with us.
Transfer is available to the LaGuardia Link Q70 select bus service to LaGuardia Airport. Transfer is also available to the Q33 bus to LaGuardia Airport.
Transfer to the Q53 select bus service.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
This is a Manhattan-bound E express train. The next stop is Queens Plaza.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
containers are subject to random search by the police. Thanks for riding with us.
This is Plaza.
Transfer is available to the R train. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
How about after I just the platform?
This is a Manhattan-bound East Express train. The next stop is Foursquare for the Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
On Thursday, transfer is available to only number 7 train. No G train service. Please sorry bus on the line.
This is a Manhattan-bound E Express train. The next stop is Lexington Avenue, 53rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
다음 역에서 많이 돼요. 왜냐면 바로 다음 역이 맨하탄이거든요. 맨하탄에서 차 찾아가서 가는 많이 다른 데로 갈아타는 사람들. 근데 지금 강 지나가는 거예요. 지금 가시는 강 안에 있는 터널
Uptown number 6 trains are running express service from the Brooklyn Bridge of 125 feet. Between the Uptown service, please take the downtown number 3 train to 42nd Street and you can transfer to Uptown number 4, 5 or 6 trains. They are 42nd Street. And be advised, all downtown E trains are running on the F line after 53rd, 5th Avenue to 2nd Avenue will be last stop. If it is service for 7th Avenue, please transfer to Uptown D train at Rockefeller Center. For service along the 8th Avenue line, please use nearby stations on the 6th Avenue F line. If you like Lexington Avenue 53rd Street, transfer is available to only downtown number 6 train.
Second Avenue bound E train via the F line. The next stop is Fifth Avenue, 53rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Once again, be advised due to signal modernization, all downtown E trains are running on the F line after 5th Avenue, 53rd Street. Our next stop will be Rockefeller Center on the F line all the way to 2nd Avenue. If you need service for 7th Avenue, please transfer to Uptown E train at Rockefeller Center. If you need a service along the 8th Avenue line, like Port Authority or Phoenix Station, please use nearby station on the 6th Avenue line, 42nd Street or 34th Street. 5th Avenue, 53rd Street. You begin from the rear side of the platform, you begin from the Madison Avenue side. This is 2nd Avenue bound F train running on an F line. Next stop is Rockefeller Center, 4760.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 4750th Street, Rockefeller Center. Transfer is available to the D and F trains. This is an
Secret at West 4th Street at upper level platform.
This is a 2nd Avenue bound E train via the F line. The next stop is 42nd Street, Bryant Park.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 42nd Street, Bryant Park. Transfers available to the 1, 2, 3, 7, D, F, M, Q, and R trains. Transfer is available to the shuttle to Grand Central. This is a 2nd Avenue bound E train via the S line. The next stop is 34th Street, Herald Square.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 34th Street, Herald Square. Transfer is available to the D, F, M, Q, and R trains. Transfer is available to the F-34 Select Bus Service. Connection is available to the CAT train. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform. This is a 2nd Avenue bound E train via the S line. The next stop is 23rd Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hello everyone. The New York City Police Department would like to remind you that backpacks and other large containers are subject to random search by the police. Thanks for riding.
This is 23rd Street. Transfer to the N23 Select Bus Service. This is a 2nd Avenue bound E train via the S line. The next stop is 14th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
transfer is available to the 1, 2, 3, and L train. Transfer is also available to the M14 select bus service. Connection is available to the back. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is a 2nd Avenue bound E train, the FDF line. The next stop is West 4th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Blvd-JFK, this is 2nd Avenue bound E train. The last stop of this train will be 2nd Avenue. It's in the service to the Spring Street, Canal Street, or World Trade Center on the E line. Please transfer to the A or C train at West 4th Street at upper level platform.
This is West 4th Street. Transfer is available to the A, C, D, and F train. This is an accessible station. Elevator is at Center-Parsons. The next stop is Broadway-Lafayette St.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
This is 2nd Avenue bound E train. The last stop of this train will be 2nd Avenue on the F line. With the Brooklyn bound B or F service, please transfer at Broadway-Lafayette. Passengers are being advised next and last stop of this train will be 2nd Avenue. To continue your trip, you can transport to Brooklyn Long African at 2nd Avenue.
Hello, this is the last stop on this train. Please exit onto the platform so that the train can be cleaned and get moving again. Thank you for riding with us. Hello, this is the last stop on this train. Please exit onto the platform so that the train can be cleaned and get moving again. Thank you for riding with us.